Welcome to Five Alive. I'm BobbyT.
And I'm Martin.
And we are a video podcast reviewing our favorite things from wrestling to video games to toys.
To adult diapers. You never know what's next.
I know what's next. Alright, welcome to Five Alive Reviews. We are reviewing tonight what I think is one of my favorite matches so far this year.
This is decidedly match of the year contender.
It's up there.
Let's do introductions. I'm Martin. This is Robert.
I'm BobbyT. How are you guys doing? And today the match we're doing is the WWE Network's NXT Takeover Chicago 2017. And it is Tyler Bate versus
Pete Dunne.
Oh, Pete Dunne. I love you, buddy.
Bruiserweight.
The Bruiserweight
for the UK
himself.
Championship.
We were just actually talking about this. I really have now. It's Thursday. This match has been around now for 6 days for us. So I wanted to talk about this so badly.
So
it hurts me how much I wanted to talk about this.
Do you remember the text I sent you when this match was happening?
Yes, and I'm like, oh, what happened? What happened?
And I simply texted, "Oh my God, are you watching this?" And you weren't watching. And then you got caught by a hoax, and you thought that's what I was talking about. This dummy right here thought CM Punk came back at NXT Takeover Chicago.
Worked myself into a shoot.
So he was like, "Oh yeah, that's crazy." I was like, "No, that's bullshit. You need to watch this match." And yeah, I was right. Once again, I'm always right. That's my thesis statement.
Is that what we're gleaming from this?
No, we're gleaming the cube.
That
is the only thing we ever glean.
That's what we... Oh, I apologize. I'm going to ride my skateboard at night. Apparently. Crimes. I don't know what that movie was actually about.
Vietnamese crimes.
Is it? Oh, well, that's the worst kind, apparently.
Yeah. Vietnam violence.
Alright, so let's get started on the match. If you are wanting to sync up with us, you're going to be on the WWE Network's version of this at 23 minutes, 25 seconds.
And if you don't have the WWE Network, what are you waiting for? It's only $9.99.
Are you taking money on the side?
Never.
I'm going to hit play.
My contact details can be found in the...
Dude, is this like a Michael Cole situation where you're going to now explain us exactly how to download the app and put it on your phone and make sure it might be on the last page, move it to the front, hop in your email. Alright, so let's get to this match.
Alright.
We've laughed enough. Alright, 23 minutes, 25 seconds. We're seeing Tyler Bate right now.
And Peter Dunne.
Pete Dunne. Gosh, this is just
I like to think his family calls him Peter.
Well, right now I'm looking at this as perfect heel, perfect face, in the most traditional sense. They
definitely chose correctly when it came to the people to highlight for this champion, because they did the same thing with the cruiserweight.
Oh
tournament.
God! Again, I'm sorry. I have to cut you off. I'm gonna put that belt over so many times. So many times. It's the best looking belt I've ever seen.
It is gorgeous. As I was saying before, so rudely damn interrupted. No, a lot of people feel that they chose poorly for the cruiserweight, who they chose to highlight for that tournament. I think they chose. I had no qualms with it, but that is the consensus. I feel they chose perfectly.
Yeah, I was happy, and with this, it was beautiful. They gave you a really good smattering of the talent that the UK kind of has, and the types of wrestling they really have.
Yeah. Super technical, extremely hard hitting, and just a nice blend of styles.
It's always the sell. I just love how well they sell.
Yes.
We'll go back to what we've said actually before in the introduction to the UK special. This guy's 19 years old. Well, he was 19 there. Now he's 20, and he looks like he just jumped off the Kingsman set. But
it's.
Well, I love his finisher. That finisher is unbelievable.
Yes.
Just really.
Just a tiger driver, and it just.
Just reminds me of Scott Steiner. It's like a power move where you just have to straight up use power.
So what you're saying is he's going to cut the greatest promo in the world ever.
Only if it involves math. Oh, Steiner Math, guys! If you haven't seen Steiner Math, and I'm sure if you're watching us talk about stupid wrestling,
I'm sure you've seen Steiner Math.
You've probably seen Steiner Math. If not, just type in Steiner Math. God, I love him. He is such a heel.
Yes.
And just what did I do?
Yeah. Did I do something wrong?
Oh yes.
My!
You smashed powder in the face repeatedly, and then pounded him literally into powder. Yeah, he's pretty mad at you. I love the
and I have to say,
the belt.
My favorite part of all of this is Regal being angry at him when you know Regal would have done the exact same thing.
Exactly. All he really is a compact Regal.
Yes.
It's like where Finley meets Regal, but without the mullet.
Oh, it's a shame.
Oh,
it's
man,
a real
Finley
shame.
Mullet, man.
Whew.
Early Finley was the best.
The Belfast Bruiser. God, I just
love the spots that they're doing off of the ropes. The punch in the face or the forearm. Oh man! And right here is actually the ad that we kind of ripped off here. So if you're seeing any of our ad stuff, this is the picture we use because it's just perfect. I absolutely love Regal's play.
Again, and I said this in the last video. I've tried watching other independent stuff and I can't because I'm addicted to WWE's production.
It's their production is so good, man. Well, it's more than one camera.
Yeah.
Versus like it feels like every independent is a shaky cam and then one camera that's just way too far out and there's no microphones.
Yeah, but even Ring of Honor or TNA, like I don't know, I'm a jerk that way. So
now in the future you're gonna probably hear my unpopular opinion of current day JR. We'll talk about this later on in another video. Don't let it hamper this match. This match is too good. Love JR, but unpopular opinions. You'll see them later on.
I think what it comes down to is they really have no one else.
And maybe that's what it is.
They chased Ronaldo away, and they have no one else to bring in to lend an air of respectability to it. You know, and you're not. I mean, I have no problem. I have no qualms with Phillips. I have no qualms with Michael Cole. But Michael Cole, that was really the one drawback of the UK tournament. Is Michael Cole, he can't do announcing for British wrestling. He just can't.
Love him. Yeah. Absolutely love the Bruiserweight.
The Bruiserweight.
Love this music. This is some of the most brutal music. This is now going back to our last video with Wolfgang. This is the music I expect for Wolfgang. Very heavy, very chuggy, very, very heavy metal. I love how he plays it. Want to also pay attention to his chest. Reminds me of Ricardo Montalban in Wrath of Khan, where he just has like this massive.
I was watching this earlier with my wife, and that's all she just kept saying. I don't know where his nipples are. Where are his nipples? It's really bothering me.
Well, don't worry. It's about to make an appearance. He's going to say, "Hey, what's going on over here?" And it's going to go nipple. There we go.
There we go. And there's the nip slip, folks. Mark it down on your timers.
So also there's a person here that if you can contact us, if you ever get to see this video, I'm sure you're a fan. You sit in the front row with a woman, we don't know who she is to you. Currently here you're wearing the white shirt, you have long hair. Dude, you're at every event. This is amazing. I gotta know more about you. How are you doing this? Are you just road tripping?
Who are you sleeping with?
Well, I don't know, maybe whoever designed that belt, because I would sleep with them too.
Oh my god.
God, that belt.
It is really, really gorgeous.
It really fits the shape. Is just right.
Although when Tyler Bate is wearing it after he wins it,
it's so big on him.
It's so big on him. It completely obscures his tights. So when Regal and Finley are pointing at it, it looks like they're shaming a young man's penis. There's a point where he's in the ring and he's got the belt and it's completely obscuring his tights, so he looks naked. And the two of them are pointing at the belt, and it just looks like they're cock shaming him.
Absolutely love this camera work here. Actually, they do a really good play on showing him with the belt and everything, and then moving right over to Pete Dunne's sneer.
Yes.
It's look how great I am, and oh god, I'm gonna fucking take that belt from you. That is my belt.
Yep. Just
check it out. It's yours soon here, buddy. We're going to see. And just one more time, putting over the belt. Oh, look at this belt.
The crowd was really, really into Dunne. Really into Dunne. And there was actually split.
So what you're saying is the crowd was overdone?
No one likes you. Just no one likes you.
Come on, I'm trying to do a joke from a famous movie.
No.
What's your clearance, Clarence? Alright, so let's get into this mat wrestling. Just,
I absolutely love it. And again, watching it with the wife who doesn't watch a lot of wrestling, she actually did notice it. She's like, wow, they're really starting out on the ground, going back and forth. And I'm like, yeah, that's the British style. It's super technical. And Nigel even mentions it later on in the match that they're the best technical wrestlers out there. So
now, when I talk to my wife about this match, all she hears is Pretty Little Liars. Does not want to hear it. But look, the spin, into the head scissors. Love it. He's gonna do some really good groundwork, some elbow. Yeah, she doesn't care if it has nothing to do with Pretty Little Liars for the most part.
And again, I don't want to put my wife over too much because there was a point where this is a terrible camera angle.
This is the worst camera angle. We have to stop what we're talking about. When we first watched this match together,
it's the worst camera angle ever.
It was really, it needs to be a little lower. Yeah. You just very clearly see, no, his head's not
awful. But, she, very soon after, she noticed the technicality of everything, she then went back to her phone and was, on Facebook or reading something about ghosts.
Well, congratulations, Mr. Bate. You've made it out of the weird headlock. You've done no damage to yourself, yet the back of your head smells like Pete Dunne's taint.
Which is the name of my hardcore band.
I love these spots. So let's go over legality now.
Nigel brings this up too, and
we have a wrist lock going here. 100% legal. So maybe if I can get really good at graphics, if not, this will be funny. 100% legal.
Mm-hmm. Wrist
locks.
Yep. That's fine.
Okay.
4 fingers.
Well, this is okay. That I don't think has that not happened yet?
Yeah.
Maybe looking down.
Yeah. Look at him. We did miss it, but I love JR's dismissive attitude towards social media. He just lets Nigel do it, and he's just like, thank you for the heavy lifting. I have no interest in that crap whatsoever.
How is he selling the mustache when he just has a mustache here that's attached to a beard? Jacket has mustache. Everything's mustache. Has beard. I don't know. As a beard guy, just embrace the beard. Why not put a beard on? Alright, so coming up here is a part that I actually want to talk about a little bit. And that is the single finger, small digit manipulation. Mm-hmm. I know it's a part of his style.
Yes.
I get it. But legality...
Apparently another part of his style is to stick his chin out to get punched in the face.
Just right in the face. Oh, God, I love this. Wow.
Gorgeous European uppercut.
So good. So, now my thought is that he can do this single finger stuff outside of the ring. Mm-hmm. Because he's not really using a chair, so it's not a foreign object.
Right.
Whereas you would be able to smash somebody's head into a
I think it all comes down to, honestly, I think it all comes down to just ref and, what the ref is going to allow. And, different refs are allowed different things. Plus, it's all scripted.
Oh, my God. There's that.
Yeah.
There it is. That is the X-Plex.
Yeah, that is a gorgeous, gorgeous thing.
Oh, man. And so, to go back into where we are, just for the sake of streaming. He just
flipped him up in the air and dumped him on the
You just saw the X-Plex, and now a punch right to the face, and we're seeing the X-Plex. Beautiful.
And dismissive kicks to the face.
So right now here is where we're about to go into the dirty area of refereeing and what are the rules and everything, because we're about to go back into single finger holds right here. So
yes.
Now grabbing the 4 fingers, I see. Okay, that's not bad. But he's really doing 1 finger at a time. This is definitely illegal.
I like the fact that Nigel actually talks about this in the commentary.
Love it.
He actually says, that why is the referee allowing this? You really should take more control of the match. But in in their defense, it's awesome looking.
Yeah.
And no one else does it.
I love
it's
it.
different.
Yeah.
Like, you're not going to get that in any other match tonight. So it shines a spotlight on it, which is good. What you're looking for. I love whenever a commentator goes full kayfabe. That's just me.
Oh, absolutely. We will be getting into that in our future review of the Breezango / Fashion Police versus Usos match from Backlash 2017.
Otherwise known as the other match of the year candidate.
Match of the year for so many different reasons. Uh-oh. He's baiting up.
He's baiting. Can't talk, baiting.
Oh my god. This power is...
Yeah.
I've said it before earlier on. Scott Steiner.
Yeah.
It's that level
delayed
of power.
exploder. Well, according to my wife, his thighs look like trucks. So she saw him and she's like, that's not
I was going to say he had dumps like trucks. But we're having a different conversation. So,
that delayed exploder is just so good. It's just, and then he runs so fast into these Europeans.
They really are.
He's just he's super quick too. He's 20 years old.
Love it. Yeah, exactly.
I feel so dirty for saying that. It sounds
bad.
Sounds
but
so dirty.
What I'm really saying is I'm 36. Ooh, to the face.
Yes, that was a gorgeous drop.
I'm 36 and this kid's 20.
Yeah.
And he's just amazing.
Yep.
Love this reversal.
Yep.
Standing shooting star press.
Oh my god.
Oh god, but
then,
this spot right here, just phenomenal.
Into the pin. I just
2 count, but just perfectly played. An appearance from Dunne's nipple.
Yes.
I mean, you can't
making
go
a
wrong.
prominent appearance.
To answer Melissa's question, right here.
Yeah, right there. That's where it is.
Are.
I said it was under his singlet. When I wrestled, my nipples always disappeared underneath my singlet as well.
So, now, one thing I do want to bring up, and I hate this, and look, ECW's dead, guys. Tyler Bate picked up Pete Dunne and into that suplex pin combination. Not NXT. Can we please stop chanting the name of a promotion?
Oh.
I'm that guy.
Oh my god. That counter into a triangle.
And I just love that he continues with the punching
in the face and the elbows to the head.
I love it. I love every second of this. Now, what's funny is this is very clearly fake because he has that triangle locked in beautifully.
Yes.
If he locks that down a little bit more and pulls his arm, he's really going to knock him out.
Yeah. Yeah.
But the power that's just comes from Bate right now is phenomenal.
So there's this thing in baseball called the 5-tool player, and that's really what Bates is. He can talk. He's good looking. He's got the look. He's strong as shit. He is fat. He's athletic. He has the agility, and Wang. I forget what the 5th tool is. Anyways.
I'm assuming that's what it is. I don't really know.
But he's just
probably charisma.
Yeah,
Wang,
charisma. It's all the same.
I guess
but it's insanity how good this kid is, and WWE was super smart to lock him down, and then. All
right, so I've heard varying reports as to how many times he went around here. Actually, went back and played this multiple times to make sure I got the number right. 18 spins.
And he doesn't... It's not even just the 18 spins. He starts going so fast.
He actually picks up speed, and here we go. What the hell?
And the crowd is going insane for an airplane spin in 2017. And this isn't a nostalgia show.
Look, I tried to do this to my daughter. Vomited everywhere. It was just
You vomited everywhere, not her.
I couldn't stop. I could not stop. She's over here screaming, "Yay, I'm having fun!"
Yeah,
like a hydrant.
Once again, I just want to point this out. I have it written down.
20 years old.
20 years.
It just sporadically comes up throughout the notes. Same thing here. I can't get over it sometimes, and I know we're saying it over and over again, but like the skill that this kid is showing is beyond the pale.
This crowd is awesome. I must admit. They were really, really good. They were super into this match. They policed themselves. There were no dumb CM Punk chants.
Oh,
everything
I was so happy that wasn't really
everything was really good.
God, these reversals.
Yep, reversal into a counter, into reversal into a counter, just
the punch. Now,
an elbow on
now when we first saw this, oh my god.
Yep.
When we first watched this, well, when I first watched this match, Martin had already watched this match. So he sat roughly about where the camera is over there. We should have just recorded my reactions to this match. Because it was full on, like, LeBron James shooting a half-court shot behind his back, like a half a second left. It was that level of, like, ah!
Oh my god!
I just couldn't even. It
was gospel meeting.
Yes. Yes, I had a spirit.
Yes, you had a spirit.
Just on, that punch.
Just so good. Just too
good. These high impact moves are so great too because they're really working every move. There's a beautiful sell.
They don't just pop back up. And,
I really feel like that's part of what's, as much as I love the current era of wrestling, this.
Just the two of them on the ground.
Anything.
Just punching each other. Just what are they called? Paintbrushing each other.
As much as I love this new era of wrestling, I really feel like they're not selling anything from move to move. It's just they're really running through some motions from time to time. And here they're doing a little bit of that, but they're also giving the sell. So you're getting this beautiful mix. And
wait for it.
Boof!
Bang.
Oh!
Just.
And the sound of it.
Yep.
It's that.
Bang!
Wow.
Just.
Just so good.
So the title of this is Two Men Openly Masturbate While Watching a Wrestling Match, right?
I feel like that's what this is. But don't worry, we put it on the internet for everyone to see. I love this spot right here.
Yeah.
Love the photo op, everything about it.
The animosity and just you can
it's
tell.
Perfect.
And you can tell that these guys have done this before. They will do it again. Just.
Now, my roots in wrestling, my love comes from lucha.
Oh my
and
god!
That rope work
it's just a lucha.
Is beautiful lucha rope.
So they
work.
beyond
anything we've ever seen.
Yeah, and they went from the ground-based, technical British style wrestling to high impact, super old school '80s moves to over the top lucha moves without a beat, without it looking awkward, without it feeling
this shoulder, oh man,
yeah,
wow.
So it really is just one of the best matches I've seen in a very, very long time.
Yeah, this is for the second match on the card. They
stole the show. I felt bad after I watched this for all of the other matches because they were good, but they just weren't going to be better.
Yeah, one of the things, just so we know when everyone knows, when I first saw this, I finally, the end of this match was over. We wanted to watch the rest of NXT and then go into the Backlash pay-per-view.
Yeah. I
just said, I'll watch the rest of NXT later. It's not going to get better than the second match on the card.
Right. And again, not to undersell anything that Rude or Itami did, or
absolutely.
The women's three-way match was a lot of fun.
This hulking up, man, this might be one of the best sequences I've seen in wrestling in years.
The failure there, the pump handle into
the reversal,
this DDT.
Oh god,
that might have killed Pete Dunne.
I wrote, did Dunne just die? That DDT. Oh, even on the replay, you just see he does like I'm sorry, Thor, because I think you're gonna die if I do this to you. It was just a full. Oh man. That was like that was an ECW level move in the way of like no regard for
human, regard for your opponent's life, and yet you can tell that he knew exactly what was going to happen. Yeah, and
now some more lucha stuff. Yeah, because why not? Let me pull a textbook out and show you guys how to do a moonsault.
And just moonsault off the second rope, and then from the top rope, a mother-loving spiral tap.
Oh my god!
And he landed awkwardly. Dunne took the worst part of it.
He really did. He took it right to the hips there.
But just gorgeously done. And the kid is that big and can do those types of delayed exploder moves that Cesaro can do, but then can also do a spiral tap.
Oh my god. It really, as I'm watching this match, I go, it can't get better than this.
Yeah.
And then you see the next thing.
And that's the thing is, as amazing as Bates is, Dunne is just as good because he's just selling like a.
Okay, now we have we'll probably have to do a piece later on about the plancha and our love-hate relationship with it.
Yeah. There are people who should be allowed to do it, and then there are people who should be smacked every time they attempt it.
Yes, please.
But this,
however, oh boy, to the face.
Yeah, that was rough.
But I mean, again, I think maybe this is again the Scott Steiner comparison.
A bitter end.
A good bitter end. Pump handle slam.
Pump handle flatliner.
Oh,
and then
man.
the 3 count. And your new UK champion is Pete Dunne.
Just every second of this match, I don't think there was a moment where we were bored with it.
No.
Every transition from style to style was perfect. I don't know that this gets any better. I mean, it was so good that lights were blowing out in the toycade.
Exactly. That's exactly what was happening.
That is what happened.
The cat piss soaked toy cave.
Right now, yeah, the cat's had a little revenge on my my toy room here.
As I said before, I am sports entertained. I loved
couldn't have been more.
Every second of this match, and I love Pete Dunne's. I'm gonna put the belt in my teeth.
Biting the belt. He even did it with the progress belt the night before.
And that's his thing, and it's a new. So, the nice thing about wrestling is it is always evolving, but there are some things you bring back, and you pay homage to the people who've come before. But then it's amazing when you see something completely new.
Yeah,
and that's completely new. I've never seen anyone do that before.
Yeah,
and if I'm wrong, and if people have done that before, I apologize.
Oh, don't worry, you're gonna find out. It's all gonna be around here. There's gonna be a lot of these and a lot of questioning your sexuality. There's going to be a lot of that.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
It's going to be like high school all over again.
So I'm not going to get laid anymore?
Well, I've been talking to your wife.
But yes, this was match of the year for me right now. There's not been a better match.
There really hasn't.
And if you told me that, at the beginning of the year, the match of the year is going to be between 2 dudes I've never heard of before.
Not even relatively unknown, just unknowns.
Involving a championship that doesn't even have a show. on a second tier pay-per-view that is airing on a Saturday night.
At the second spot. On that second tier. That's
the second tier. Not even the main event of that second tier pay-per-view. And I am the biggest NXT fan, but let's face it, Takeover is your second tier. It's
sad truth, but yep.
It's crazy. It really, really is. I'm sure there have been some NJPW matches that were match of the year candidates and just as good as I'm sorry, I don't watch those.
I really don't. Yeah, this is
feel
my
bad.
I feel like for me, when it comes to New Japan, I'm really only watching that 1% that really gets out
Kenny.
there. Pretty much anything Elite, Super Kick Party. I think that's everyone. But all right, guys. Well, we hope you really enjoyed this one as much as we did. We're probably gonna actually go back and watch this one more time.
No, we are not.
Can we?
No.
Come on, dude, you suck.
If he had his way,
Shinsuke Nakamura wins all kinds of matches in NXT.